Every day for 8 days, dreidels will spin. Crispy little latkes, tasty and thin. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night we shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Sevivon, sov, 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 Chanukah, hu chag tov, Chanukah, hu chag tov, Sevivon, sov, 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 Chasimcha hu la'am, Nes gadol yasham, Nes gadol yasham, Chag simcha hu la'am. Bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
Everyone, this is a favorite of mine. You know it from Sunday school and from hot Shabbats and from all kinds of things. It's sufganiyot. And what do you like in your sufganiyot? Sufganiyot. Gotta make some sufganiyot. Yummy in the middle. Sufganiyot. Liam, what's in your sufganiyot? Chocolate? Chocolate. What's in the middle of the sufganiyot? Vegan, what's in your sufganiyot? One last time. Yummy in the middle. All right.
Check, check, check.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
It's so good to have everyone here from all different parts of the Temple Emanu-El community to celebrate Shabbat together. And because Hanukkah comes a little bit late on the secular calendar, to celebrate a little Hanukkah together too, like we always love to do, wearing our onesie pajamas, wearing our famous Hanukkah sweatshirts, and to have a lot of ruach together. So before we get started, just to make sure a few things are clear, beneath your chairs you'll see Mishkan Tefillah. That's our prayer book for this evening. Make sure that you have one underneath your chair so that you can pray with us. Next thing that you're going to need to make sure that you do is to turn off any cell phones, any Apple Watches, anything that's going to make a beep or a buzz or distract us from all of the singing and all the joy that we're having together. We want to keep all that in here.
Good.
And then make sure that you are aware we have exits to my left, to my right, one in the rear of the plane, and one behind the sanctuary, but one behind the ark doors. I'm here, of course, with Jessica Tillum, our cantorial soloist, with Rabbi Spike.
What's up? Hello.
And of course, I'm Rabbi Max. We're so glad that you're all here. Take a moment, turn to friends next to you, turn to strangers, say Shabbat Shalom, welcome them into this space.
Shabbat shalom. Good to see you. Ask me about my cat. See what's going on.
Sevivon,
Sov, sov, sov.
Chanukah,
Chag Tov.
Chanukah hu Chag Tov, Savivon, Sof Sof Sof, Chag Simcha hu la'am,
Nes gadol haya sham, gadol haya sham, Chag simcha hu la'am.
Okay, so we are going to take 3 deep breaths together. If you want to find your feet on the floor and just stop the side conversation so we can focus. First, deep breath in together. Let it out. The second one connects us with Jews all over, bringing in Shabbat. Deep breath in. Let it out. And the third one connects us with all life. Deep breath in. Let it out. Okay. So, everybody see this Hanukkah here, this menorah? Can you see it okay? This Hanukkah, this menorah, is super heavy. And I'll tell you why. Because it's made out of a Qassam rocket. A rocket. So, I'm going to tell you a quick story, but we have to start out by counting to 15. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Remember that. Remember how long that took. So this past summer, we were on a trip, a temple trip to Israel. And there was 2 buses. One was the family bus. Woo! The other was the adult bus. You don't have to hang out with other people's kids. Woo! And we were in the south. And we were in this one place where there is this wonderful, huge farm where all these vegetables and fruits are being grown. And we were seeing how the Israelis were making the desert bloom. Desert bloom from nothing. And one of the gentlemen who was showing us around explained that right now things were really calm and beautiful, but sometimes there were rockets that were fired from bad guys over the border to try to scare the people who were in Israel. And when those rockets were fired, everybody had to the count of 15 to get to safety. The amount of time that we just counted off, that's how long they had to get to safety. So sometimes things are a little bit nervous there, a little bit scary, and these big rockets that were fired, there's been 18,000 of them fired in 14 years. Now, what's it have to do with this menorah? One of the gentlemen who lived on this kibbutz, on this mushav, he had looked at these rockets that were fired and he said, you know what, these are the weapons of destruction. And I want to take these weapons of destruction and make something hopeful out of them. Make something beautiful out of them. And so he takes his blowtorch, after getting it cleared by the bomb squad, he takes his blowtorch and he would create these super heavy, beautiful menorahs with the idea that we Jews were taking the swords and turning them into plowshares. We are taking instruments meant to scare and turning them into instruments of hope. Because what is Hanukkah? My Hanukkah, which is coming up soon, Hanukkah is the holiday where we bring light into the dark world, where we bring hope into the world, even when things are nervous or maybe even scary. So when he told us this, Art and Carol Katz, who are sitting right back there, just raise your hands, guys, so we can see you. We looked at each other and we said, we've got to have one of these for Temple Emanu-El. And Art and Carol were nice enough to buy this menorah so that everybody could see it, and we could see what it looks like when a rocket is turned into a beacon of dream and hope and light. And that's why we're here. How cool is that? So, with that, I think we're going to light some Shabbat candles. Do you have somebody in mind?
I was thinking we would just call some friends up, like Rosh Hashanah Day 2 style.
Day 2 style. Okay. Dana and Paige, come on up. Meryl, come on up as well. You guys are going to be lighting our Shabbat candles.
If you don't come on Rosh
Right
Hashanah
on
Day
this
2,
side.
if you're in the seats, you could be called up.
Okay, so we Jews have been bringing light into darkness since the beginning of time. That is part of why we are here. So I'm going to ask everyone to rise. If you wanted to turn to page 120, you could do it. Folks who are at home, page 120, or just get your Shabbat candles ready. And we're going to light each one of those. Go ahead. Okay. There you go. Sometimes bringing the light takes a little concentration and work. It's okay. Okay, and together we're going to bring in the light and bring in the warmth and bring in this wonderful Shabbat, almost Hanukkah love, and get ready for our bracha.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
And while we're in the process of lighting, we're going to light our Hanukkah. And from this perspective, we're going from the last candle in, first candle in towards the last, bringing in all of this light. And we're going to say a special Shehechianu because this is the first time that we are lighting at Temple Emanu-El this super special menorah, this symbol of who we can be and what the world can be. And the Shehechianu, which thanks God for this moment of time, hoping we can do this type of thing again and again, celebrates the first lighting of this Qassam rocket Hanukkah menorah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Beautiful. And if you're jealous of lighting candles, come on up and light your own Shabbat candles in the front or at home as we sing Shalom Aleichem, page 142.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharei, Malachei Elyon.
Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Boachem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Barchuni l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Tzidchem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
Yai lai
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 lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Please be seated. So, when it comes to Hanukkah, part of the question about all of these different rituals that we do, all of these different customs that we have for Hanukkah is, why do we add candles to our Hanukkah? We start from, if this were the first night, just the shamash and this candle right here. And then we add and we add and we add until we have a full Hanukkah, a full Hanukkah menorah, just like this, and so that we increase in light. And we take this a lot of different ways of increasing in light. We can increase in joy, increasing in love, increasing in time with family. And so throughout this service, we're going to have kids from Davis Academy and from the Diamond Family Religious School coming up here and sharing with us the things that they want more of in the year to come. Now, I can't promise they're all going to be like love, peace, and family. There might be video games and screen time, but that's okay too, because that's all fun. So first to come up is Marin and Jake Summerfield. So come on up, guys.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Marin Summerfield. In the year ahead, I'm looking forward to going into high school to meet new friends.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Jake Summerfield. In the near future, I'm looking forward to multiple things. I'm getting confirmed at Temple Emanu-El and going on an Israel trip with Confirmation Group.
Nice, beautiful. With all that increasing of joy and beauty and new beginnings, we turn to page 138 for Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat
Kabelai, Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat Kabelai. Ribor echad, Ishmi'anu Emanu-El hamiuchad, Adonai echad, Ushmo echad, Shemo tiferet v'tehila, Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat Kabelai, Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat Kabelai.
Likrat Shabbat, l'chu v'nilcha, ki mekor ha'beracha, merosh mekidem, nasucha, sof ma'aseh, b'machshava tzachila.
Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat Kabelai, Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat Kabelai.
Hitorari, kiva orek umi uri, shir daviri, kavod Adonai yachnika.
Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat Kabelai.
Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat
Kabelai. Please rise and face the entrance.
Yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat נקבל לך דודי לקראת קלה יללי 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 פני שבת נקבל.
Please be seated unless you are Laura and Adam and Pollock and Serenity Gregory. Come on up. Go for it, yep.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Adam Pollock, and in the new year, I plan to spend more time doing Hebrew for my bar mitzvah.
Hi, my name is Serenity Gregory. I'm hoping for good grades and making new friends in Sunday school.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Laura Pollock, and in the new year, I want to get more sleep and be more creative.
Wonderful, love it. All right, we rise, page 146, Baruch Hu.
Yai la 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 la.
Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. On the back inside cover of your Sidurim, roll into dark.
Roll into dark,
Roll into night, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Boreyom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. If you know the hand motions, you can come up.
roll into dark,
Roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. If our friends can all hang up here, as we go into Shema, we turn to page 152, finding our feet on the ground, giggles if we need to, closing our eyes, joining together. Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. All right, everyone, please be seated unless you are Zachary Rubin or Leah and Ashmer Chosmer. Please come on down. Leah Chosmer, come on up. You're all good.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Leo Chalsmer, and in the year to come, I want to visit places around the world and try new things.
Beautiful.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Zachary Rubin, and in the year to come, I just really hope for it to be a good year and I make everything the right way.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Zachary. Very well done. All right. I'd like to invite up Serenity and the Diaz sisters and the Merrill sisters and the Mindy and Sam Feldman to please come up and join us up here. But I wanted to call you out because I asked you ahead of time. But if anyone would like to join us in leading Via Hafta, just like we had for Roll Into Dark, please feel free to come on up here. Same everyone who was up here for Roll Into Dark, feel free to join us. We're on page 154. We can't have too many people doing Via Hafta. Et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha v'dibarta b'ham Beshivtecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshochbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru Vasitem et kol mitzvotai, vitem kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, lihiot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Emet. Thank you all very much. Please head back to your seats. So often, darkness gets a bad rap. That we talk about Hanukkah as bringing light into the darkness, and we might assume that because typically we associate darkness with bad, that light equals good and darkness equals bad, but that's not really the case. Darkness doesn't necessarily have to mean bad. If it's dark in this room, it's not suddenly a bad room. What darkness means is that we need a guide, that it's an empty space, that there's room for us to fill in. And the beauty of light, not being the opposite of darkness, but being a tool, is that light is something that even the tiniest light can take away from all the darkness in a room. You don't have to have a big torch, you don't have to have a huge Chanukiah or light all these candles. Even a birthday candle will take away from the darkness in a room. And that is really the beauty and the miracle of Hanukkah, which is that these lights remind us of what we have to add to empty space, to something that needs our imprint, that needs our values, that needs our Jewishness. And that is what we do when we light these Hanukkah candles, is that we bring in more of ourselves. We bring light into the darkness, light into what was before just empty space. We join together with words of Michamocha, these words that filled an empty space, an empty sea, as our ancestors crossed into freedom, page 158.
Yai lai 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 lai.
Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha ne'edar b'kodesh, Nora tehilo dosei feleh, Nora tehilo dosei feleh. Malechutecha ra'u v'anecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Adonai lo le'olam. Adonai Lo Leolam Leolam Vaed. To help us out next, it's a big group: Lauren McCune, Rachel Jacobson, Kara McCune, Jaden Block, and Avery Block. Please come on up and join us.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
My name is Jaden Block, and in the upcoming new year, I'm looking forward to going on more vacations with my family to spend more time with them.
I'm Lauren McCune, and I'm looking forward to camp because that's where I feel most connected to Judaism.
I'm Rachel Jacobson, and I'm excited for my bat mitzvah and becoming a Jewish adult.
I'm Kara McCune, and I'm also looking forward to sleepaway camp. I'm excited to go to camp, and I always do fun stuff.
Avery Block. Thank you very much. All right, we join together, page 162, bringing that joy of camp, of all that brings us joy like Shabbat, Vishamru.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat
ledoratam berit olam. Beini ubein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam, oti leolam, oti leolam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael
et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam.
Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashemayim v'et haaretz.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam.
Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Veshamru
B'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam. I am looking for Lena Halpern and Ellie Mintz. Oh, there you are. Hello. Would you please share with us what you are looking forward to next year or what you want more of next year? Right here, right here. We'll stand together. Tell us your name. Oh, tell it into the microphone to everyone else. They want to know who you are too.
Oh,
What's something that you want more of in the year to come? What do you want to do next year?
I want more friends to play with.
Oh, love that. Lena, tell us your name.
Lena.
Yeah, and what's something that you want to do next year? You have the same one? Do you want to say it, Sue? Do you want to say it in the microphone? Okay. Well, I love that you both are up here with us. Do you want to help us sing our next prayer? We're going to be on page 164, and we're going to be doing the Amidah, just the first opening lines, so that we can pray silently together. So everyone, please rise. Baron, you want to come up? Baron, come on up.
Adonai sifatai
Tiftach ufi tehillatcha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. to take a few moments for ourselves, for our own silent prayers. If you want to look in the words of the prayer book or close your eyes, when your prayers have been completed, I invite you to be seated.
Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
It's my pleasure to invite up member of our Board of Trustees, Wendy Frank, to give us some announcements about what's happening this time of year at Temple Emanu-El.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
And happy early Hanukkah. As a member of the Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome all of our Temple Emanu-El congregants and guests, both online, up there, and in person joining us tonight. Please check the weekly Temple Emanu-El events and programming email on Mondays. It'll tell you all of the wonderful programs that we have going on. A few to note, this coming Sunday is the last day to check out our Hanukkah Bazaar. They have really cool stuff. I got a magnet for my car. It's pretty neat. Wednesday, the 21st, we have the Hanukkah Mobile at Oxford Chase, and that's a really nice way to include your neighborhood. And Saturday, the 24th, we have a special Hanukkah Tat Shabbat. If your college student is home for the holiday break, they're invited to Vintage Pizzeria to have pizza with Rabbi Max and Rabbi Rachel on them. How exciting. Thank you to Rabbi Spike, Rabbi Max, and Jessica Tillum for leading our beautiful service this evening. If you're visiting Temple Emanu-El or you're new, please come introduce yourself to me or any of the other board members or clergy that are here tonight. We'd love to get to know you a little better. Thank you and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. Thanks, Wendy. All right, so now we are at the portion of our service. Hey, Baron, would you give me a hand? Would you take this microphone around to folks who raise their hands and help them when it's time to share something that they're grateful for? At Shehechianu, when we can share something that we're grateful for from the past week or something maybe a big event that could be happening in the next couple of days. So raise your hand. I have our lovely assistants, Rabbi Spike and Baron, who will be coming around with the microphone if you put your hand up. Share your name.
These are simchas. These are simchas. Good things that are happening.
Is it on?
It's on.
I want to invite everybody, like they said, but we are so happy after 2.5 years not to be outside for our bazaar. So our last day is Sunday, and after that, It's by appointment. Come join us.
Thanks. Mazel tov, everybody. So we're fully back. That's wonderful.
Others. Oh, right behind you, Rabbi Spike. Oh, Baron's got you beat.
I'm Jamie Chosmer, and today is my son Asher's 6th birthday. I think he's back there. Happy birthday, Asher.
Happy
Mazel tov.
birthday. All right, I got one right here. Tell us who you are.
I'm grateful for my family.
That is so nice. Hang on, one more. Tell us who you are.
I'm Madeline. I'm grateful for winter break coming.
Yeah. Okay. Should we get that side?
You gonna say something first? Well, okay, I'll start us off. Our family is so excited because my husband, Dustin, just got a huge promotion. We got a VP, and we're very excited about that.
Very good.
I'm excited that I'm going to stay with the rest of my family, with my other part of my family.
Beautiful. All right, tell us who you are.
So I'm Jocelyn Hathaway, and 2 days ago I won my school spelling bee.
Spelling bee. Wait, what was the winning word?
Arcturus.
Arcturus? I can't even pronounce it.
Arcturus.
Very good.
I'm gonna make new friends.
Beautiful.
Nice,
Okay,
beautiful.
tell us your name.
My name is Abby Hoder, and I'm thankful that I got part of my school's musical.
What's the part?
I'm speaker, and I get to sing.
Great. I can't
Wow,
wait to hear
very
it.
nice.
Beautiful.
Love it. Yeah, right here in the front.
I'm Lena.
She's looking forward to her uncle's wedding.
Oh, all right. These three. What are you going to say?
My name is Julia Freund. My name is Hannah Friedman.
My name is Mara Smokler.
My name is Leah Friedman.
Go ahead. What are you going to say?
We're thankful for shadowing at the middle school and learning our Parsha and the Torah.
Oh, I love it. That's very good. That's very good. Maybe two more on that side and two more on this side.
I'm Zach, and I'm thankful for that I can go on a vacation with my mom and sisters.
Great.
Wonderful. Love it.
All right. Go ahead. Tell us your name.
I'm Sammy Monalake, and I'm grateful for getting a new dog,
A new dog. What's the dog's name?
Lucy.
Lucy.
Love
Okay.
it.
One more over there.
My name is Leah, and I'm thankful for about a few weeks ago, my school had this thing called Academy Awards, and I nominated a book in the mystery category, and I won.
Great.
Oh, very cool.
All right. Last one right now. Tell us who you are.
My name is Jonah, and it's my dog's birthday.
Your dog's birthday. Wow. Happy birthday to your dog. We have so much to be grateful for, Rabbi Max.
So much to be grateful for. Let's all say our prayer of gratitude together. Shehechianu, page 648, if you'd like the words.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Just as it's so important that we come together to celebrate, it's also important that we come here together to provide strength and healing for one another. In our congregation, we are praying for the healing of Aaron Goldberg, Elaine Schlissel, and Marvin Davis, Jerry Penn, David Ben Label, Cindy Hirsch, Meir Ben Rachmiel Vedina, Alvin Levy, Kashka Muskogee, George Richfeld, Francis Levine, Millie Dubrow, Ken Schiffer, Karnina Michal Bat Yitzchak Vetova, Jennifer Herman, Neil Schwartz, Rosa Zaretsky, Michael Merdinger, Vincenzo Restituto, Isabella Dufashard, Yehudit Bat Yocheved, Aharon Ben Batya, Mary Rosenblum, Deanna Burkholder, Bob Steinke, Mitchell Friedberg, Teresa Sloan, Jeff Wolkowski, Chaim Ben Sarah, and Mel Druckman. If you are praying for the healing for yourself or for a loved one, I invite you to say that name aloud as my hand passes over you. We rise together, putting our arms around one another. Page 371 in the middle, if you'd like the words, Mishaberach lecholim. Mishaberach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. If you are under the age of bar or bat mitzvah, which is more than a couple of you, slowly, carefully, if you'll please come join us up here by the bima. And Dana, if I could ask you to hold this tray. Be very appreciative. Together in the bracha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit. Ki hu yom techila l'mikra'ei kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim. Ki vanu v'acharta, v'yotanu kidashta, mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha, v'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. L'chaim. All right, kids, if I could ask you to please turn around in your spot and carefully walk up to the ark doors. And if you'll help us, if the two people closest can open the ark doors slowly and carefully, please don't run on the bima. As we turn to page 586 for Aleinu L'Shabeach. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol,
Laten gidula yotzer breshit, shelo asanu kiroye haratzot, velo samanu kamishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim
modim, lifnei melech, malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'nemar, v'haya Adonai, lamelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu,
Vayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad. Gently, if we can close the ark doors. Thank you very much. And I'd like to invite everyone to please be seated. All right, so just a few more moments before we conclude our service with some joy and Hanukkah songs. We do so also with the memory of loved ones who we wish could be here, who we wish could be celebrating with us. And particularly, we're thinking of the families of Ed Schneider and Neil Andelman and Zuri Shaddai Yisrael in the period of Shiva, and those families in the period of Shloshim for Mark Friedman and Alan Henry, and for those yard sites which occur around this Shabbat for Lonnie Arrow, Doris Barron, and David Bernstein, David Berzoff, Teresa Charnow, Arnold Dorfman, Anita Dunowitz, Mildred Foreman, Grant Goldstein, Fanny Goodelman, Milton Gottlieb, David Greenstein, Sam Harrell, Morley Harris, Irving Hertzberg, Victor Josie, Morris Kirshner, Carol Kliansky, Charles Kluglos, Irving Lipsky, Ira Lombrazzo, Joseph Miller, Ronnie Pearson, Lucy Richfeld, Bert Rosenthal, Eileen Ross, Frida Rubel, Hanny Schiff, Abram Schwab, Cheryl Schwartz, Yael Sobel, Libby Stahl, Irving Stein, Ruthie Stein, Hyman Sukenik, Joe Walker, Jack Zahn, Muriel Zemmelman, and Phyllis Schneider. If you are in the first 30 days mourning the loss of a loved one, I invite you to please rise and remain standing so our congregation may recognize you. If you're in the first year mourning the loss of a loved one, I invite you to please rise and remain standing. And if you are commemorating a yard site around this Shabbat, I invite you to please rise and remain standing. If it is your custom, as it is here at Temple Emanu-El, to rise with those who mourn for the 6 million who perished in the Shoah and for those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, we rise, turning to page 598 for Mourners Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mivarach Le'olam Olamei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei Dekudasha B'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imenu. Amen.
We're going to join in with a few more Hanukkah songs, page 669, 670, if you like the words, but I'm sure you know them too.
I have a little
Dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin. And when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it short and thin. Oh, dreidel, 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 it drops and then I win. My dreidel's always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy little dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it dance and spin. Dreidel, 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 come play now, let's begin. All right, everybody, Shabbat Shalom. Happy early Hanukkah. Yeah.